welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So today we are going to be talking about sensuality, feminine energy. You guys are loving these videos and I am so happy and willing to share. So today I want to talk about owning your femininity, strengthening your sensuality, and some practices that will always keep you in line with that. So I know, day to day things happen and we're just kind of on autopilot, and we forget these essential things that will definitely help strengthen our feminine energy. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is planning your self-care pamper night routine day. You definitely want to schedule this thing out. Just like anything else that you would schedule or plan or make time for, we need to also make time for ourselves. And so yes, inner work is not only just the self-care, the bubble baths and the face mask, but it is a part of it, and it definitely helps you feel more womanly, helps you feel more feminine and connect with yourself. So I like to do this once out of the week. I pick the same day. If you can't pick the same day, that's fine, but make sure you just plan it in. You schedule yourself in. Don't forget to, put yourself on the books. I feel like a lot of times we forget to take care of the most important person, which is ourselves. We're so consumed with doing everything else, but we need to be our friend first. And that is something that a lot of people don't even realize. We're not even a friend to ourselves. And that is really, really big, especially when you are trying to strengthen and grow and, expand in that realm of femininity, self-expression, and just learning yourself, loving yourself. Plan this day out and stick with it. I guarantee you will start to look forward to this day. You will start to connect more with yourself on this day, and it's going to just jump start these feelings and these emotions and these vibrations that you need to connect with your feminine side. So the second thing is to find your signature scent or start playing around with fragrance. And this is something that I have always been accustomed to. My mom always showed me the importance of having on a nice scent as a woman, and so that's something that I grew up knowing, but not really knowing the depth of it. So now I definitely have my go-to scents that make me feel a particular way. So for example, when I'm really trying to be sexy and sensual, I go for YSL. When I'm trying to be just during the day flirty, I like to go with my Marc Jacobs. So you definitely want to start playing around with scents and figuring out what makes you feel what type of way and what energy you want to convey when you have this scent on. There's just something about having on a perfume that just elevates you so much. You could literally have on a t-shirt and jeans, but you put on a fragrance, and a sexy one at that, I'm telling you, your confidence and your femininity and your sensuality is just going to start coming out just like that fragrance is. So just how you can smell that scent you have on, it's like you're going to be able to sense and smell this sensuality, this feminine energy that you are possessing. So I would definitely recommend you guys get into it if you haven't already. If you guys want me to do a video on my favorite fragrances, then definitely let me know. I can put you guys up on some game because I am like a perfume connoisseur, okay? So the third thing, and this is something that I have been doing a lot lately and I realize it definitely makes a difference, but playing around with your appearance. So sometimes we get so used to seeing ourselves in one light and in one way that we kind of miss the beauty in ourselves. So if you are used to wearing your hair one particular way or doing your makeup one particular way or dressing one particular way, try to start experimenting and playing around with your look. I play around with my hair a lot more now than I've ever done before, and I'll do ponytails, braids, faux locks, have my hair out, have it curly, have it whatever, because just seeing yourself in a little different light just makes you appreciate your beauty just that much more. So maybe if you always have your hair down and you never see how you look with your hair pulled back, pull your hair back, pull your hair up, and really show off those features, and just rediscover and get to know yourself. So playing around with your appearance is definitely going to heighten and strengthen your sensuality and your feminine energy. It's going to allow you to see certain parts of your beauty that you never realized just by tweaking your appearance slightly. Me, I play around with makeup. I've done the full face, I've done the natural, I've done little things here and there, and so now I know how I look when, you know, I try out certain styles, and I know what makes me feel good in those styles. So you might be afraid to be like, well, I've never seen myself with my hair pulled back, and I probably have a big head or a small head, or I got a big forehead, or I'm not going to look good. Just try it. You don't know because you're not used to seeing yourself that way. You might pull it back and might notice your cheekbones now. You might notice how your eyes are. You just might notice something else and you're like, okay, I didn't know I was looking like that, you know? So play around with your appearance. So this one, you guys know I talk about fashion all the time. It's the biggest way to express yourself, especially as a feminine woman. You can play around with so many styles of fashion, but this one I feel like is really good for when you're starting to kind of lose it and you need to like get a little pump up, is to dress in styles that make you feel good, make you feel sexy, confident, feminine. And that doesn't mean, you know, when I say sexy, that doesn't mean go put on a sexy dress. What I mean by that is putting on clothes that just make you feel like you are everything. You are the center of attention. You are captivating the room. Your energy is just exploding. Your aura is just, it's just pouring out. And that can be anything that you like, but make sure you are dressing that way, especially when you might be having a hard week or a hard month or a hard year. Always gravitate towards an expression that is easy, which is clothing. So you know the materials you like, you know the colors you like, and if you don't, start to explore that. Start to pick out certain fabrics and colors that you normally don't go to and see how it makes you feel when you put it on. Like right now, I did not know that I loved pink, okay? I did not know that I loved pink. I recently now have a few pink pieces in my wardrobe and I'm obsessed the way I look in pink. I love it. It makes me feel so good. So really start to dress with intention and dress with clothes, dress in clothes that make you feel amazing about yourself. I'm telling you, your feminine energy and your sensuality is just going to be unstoppable because you feel so good. You feel confident, and all of that energy is just going to transcend. So I have two more. So if you're still here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you are loving this content. The next one is to mother yourself. Be a mother to yourself. Speak life into yourself. We don't realize how much we talk down about ourselves, and that internally manifests and it makes us behave a certain way without even realizing it. So what I like to do, and you can do it any way you want, you can write sticky notes and post them. You can have some moments of, you know, me time in the morning where you just sit and you feel grateful and you have gratitude for you being in this space, sharing this time, space, energy with everyone else, being able to make such an impact in this world. Even though you may feel like you're so insignificant, you are a blessing to anyone and everyone that comes in contact with you. So what I like to do is definitely listen to some affirmations. I like to ground, I like to meditate, and really just feel appreciative of myself and really show myself love and gratitude. So don't forget to take care of yourself, and that goes with the first tip that I said. We really need to start seeing our own beauty before anyone else can see it. So be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, mother yourself, and pour into yourself as much as you can. And the last one is do not neglect other girl time. I know there's a lot of girls out there that are like, I hang out with boys. Boys are better at being friends. Girls are catty. Girls are this. Girls are that. I get that. Those are not the type of women. Oh, excuse me. Don't you know I'm filming here? I literally forgot what I was saying because it took like 10 minutes for him to drive off. Somebody was getting some crystal water delivered. But anyway, so I was saying, yes, I know that, you know, those type of women do exist, and I get it. Those are not the type of women that I'm telling you to surround yourself with. But you will notice, and it's super important to spend some time with other feminine women, other divine feminine women, either at your, you know, caliber now or a bit higher, that you aspire to be like. Because when I tell you, when you are around that, it's just something that activates in you. When you are around a good group of women, you will notice, you will feel it. And it's something that I feel like we don't do enough. Either we spend a lot of time alone with our partners, with family, but we don't have good girlfriends. And that makes a huge difference when you are trying to reactivate, strengthen your sensuality, your feminine energy. It just kind of rubs off in a good way. So you want to be cognizant of who you're spending your time with when it comes to women, and just make sure you are picking, you know, good people, good, you know, in general. You want to be around good people, but don't neglect what girl time can really do for you. And if you don't have a good group of girlfriends right now, start meeting women. There are so many places you can meet women. You can meet them online, just how you can meet a guy at a dating site. On Bumble, they have BFF, and you can start to meet women on there with similar interests or things like that, and really start to connect. I know for me, I have a lot of really strong feminine energy women around me, and I make sure that I get time with them to not only charge me but to charge them as well. So it really makes a difference. So those are my tips. Let me know what you guys do to reactivate or strengthen your feminine and sensuality, energy and vibrations, and let's get a dialogue going in the comments. You guys know I always love chatting with you there. If you're not following me on my social media, make sure you follow me on Instagram. And yes, I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate, and spend time with loved ones and friends. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Peace.